But what's up, y'all? It's your host, Cesar NK, back in another episode. You see, this is a new, cleaner place. It's weird. It's weird what Money Maker do. You feel me? You feel me? I'm my co-host.
What up, y'all? It's your boy, Pac-Man CXZ, checking in. You know, damn, I forgot my intro. PACCMAN CXZ on everything.
How you doing, my boy? What's new in your life?
Everything. I got new everything. I don't drive no more. I moved. I got no bitches. That's the same. What else? That's about it. How about you, NK?
You know what? This post-grad life is different. It's different. Every time that you know what? There's a lot of okay. Let me start with here. Being a post-grad, nothing I do now is like, oh wow, you're like super young. Oh, that's real cool of you. Yeah, no, it's why is she already making $1 million a year, bro?
I've been feeling that more and more. Like every week, I'm like literally just about to just be like
this.
Like I think that's the problem with being 30. It's not that you're old. It's like the first time that you're just like, yeah, you're in the middle, bro. Like what? Like you're not special at all.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You're the youngest old. You're the oldest young. I don't know what to tell you, bro. Oh yeah, no, bro. I'm out here okay. A few things. One, I'm getting back into my hooper shape, right? I've been doing the little shindig, right? And I realized two things. It's either the kids now are like real buns, or the lack of discipline is really showing, especially off that COVID year. And it started to blow me because I'm watching these kids. I'm like, there's no way I was this buns while I was hooping in this same very gym 4 or 5 years ago. I refuse to believe I was that buns.
I think it depends on how serious you are. Some people, I've never played seriously, like ever. I've never cared.
That's fair. And alongside with that, a thing that's blowing me the most, people go to open runs just to play offense, and I think that's why you could tell who played like actually organized basketball and who is just out here trying to relive out the dreams that their coach went and cut off when they were younger. Because why is it? I'm looking at this dude play, and I'm thinking to myself, you've never won anything. You just never made no teams. You ain't never been cussed. Yeah, no. So it's been blowing me recently.
I mean, everybody got their play style, you know what I'm saying? Trae Young's exist. People out here see people like him and Steph Curry, and they like, you know what? I could do that, and they do. I mean, they don't make the shots, but they shoot them though.
Yeah, no, it's most that, bro. I was running fives the other day, right? And this one dude was there, hyper athlete, like windmill. He could jump like from standstill, put it between his legs and dunk it. That amount of juice. But as we was hooping, I see him like, oh yeah, no, you gonna be on my team. You gonna be on team. Perfect. We're gonna have a superstar squad and we're gonna blow everybody out. Tell me why this 5'4" gets on the court. 5'4", 40-year-old, 30-year-old type of thing. Dreads, everything. He goes, he's like, wait. Let me put on my shoes and do-rags. He takes off his slides, and he goes and puts off some Air Force Ones on. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. So not only did you plan on getting shoes to hoop, your basketball shoes is Air Force Ones. Get off my court.
Only one of two things could be true in this situation. This individual is about to go for a smooth 10 and 10 with 30 fouls, or y'all done messed up. That boy is real life Allen Iverson in the flesh. Y'all before you, like,
bro. He comes on the court. He does tweet cross passes, and then he goes off the ball. Yeah. And tell me why he runs and then goes catches and shoots a three. Boom, makes one. That first one. Yep. He makes the second three. I'm like, bro. Get close to him. Play some D.
There's no in between, bro.
So yeah, as we hooping, I'm like, bro, your bro's missing assignments. He's doing all these like type of things. And the way I play basketball, I'm ass. I'm bad at the game of basketball, for real. So I like to gamble. I like to do all the little extra athletic shit, knowing that my team should be able to like, oh yeah, no, this is just, if everyone plays hard, we'll just win. Yeah. Nobody plays hard. And that's one thing that I really realized ever since I've been back hooping and stuff.
Nobody plays defense. I mean, why? It's hot out. What am I trying to play defense for? Like, pass me the ball. Let me get a wide open three. Get back. Like, actually, don't even get back. Just let them shoot. Somebody cherry pick the ball down to me.
And what I tell, that's exactly what motherfuckers was on. And you know what? I came to the realization, if I feel like everyone in the gym did not play at least community college basketball, I need to just say, you know what? This is just not my runs.
Yeah, that college lifestyle is different, especially when you got so many people on a campus that's they wanted to play. They didn't get recruited. They still pulling up to the gym, you know. But,
oh God, oh, and that's one thing that I do take for granted from college. Oh my God, everyone there, they hooped like a reasonable individual. They're just not gonna let you cook them type of thing, and they're gonna get back on D.
That's that NBA culture changing. Now watch all these Euro and African and fuck it. Let's throw a Chinese motherfucker in there. Watch what's all them coming to the league and to change shit up.
Makes it good basketball again.
They gonna make it good again. I promise. I'm telling you.
Oh God,
get another Yao Ming. You know, apparently, I've shared this before.
Cook.
You know, Yao Ming was apparently a social experiment that China like created.
Like he would have picked him up out of nowhere and said, "Oh yeah, no, your bones is big. You will fight for Mother China."
Allegedly, now I may be spreading misinformation as I do, but allegedly, China started a program where not all, but I don't know if it was in like a certain town or what. Mm-hmm. They took a whole bunch of 6'5" men and a whole bunch of 6' women. And they had them all had babies.
Just fornicate forever, but continue.
And then they had this like 6'5" woman and the 7 or 6'8" man, and they gave birth to Yao Ming. And the thought was the Chinese government did this to have a stake in the NBA, which to be completely fair, they did.
It worked, yeah.
And he was good though too. Like Yao Ming had a shot. If they would have let him shoot, man, oh man, that shit would have been over. But they apparently created this program to have a stake in the basketball league, the basketball association, national one.
You know what? That makes total sense because there's so much money in it. And you know what? Why not put your face all over some American stuff and just have them see, hey, we're the greatest over here and over there. Fuck the BS, bro.
And they did it by force. Could you imagine? I hate why everybody does this to American athletes. I was just I would just run really back actually.
What you gonna say?
Cause you know how everybody does the LeBron and Serena. It's like it's weird. It's weird.
Yeah,
it's weird.
The slave farm type of thing.
It's weird, bro. It's mad weird. I don't like it.
Oh God.
I was gonna say, you imagine if, and then I immediately thought of that. I'm
this is a little anti-black. Let's just reel back a little bit.
I don't know. Fuck it. I'll throw a white person in there. Who cares? Like,
fuck it. Okay.
Fuck it. Travis Kelce and whoever the fuck else.
Travis Kelce.
There you go.
And just a 6'7".
Give me fucking marketing and whoever else is tall. I don't know.
Oh God. But speaking of the NBA has been wilding recently. The 2019 draft has been. It's not even that they bad. They're great. But they've been joking with the NBA's name. They have been joking.
That media week was something interesting. It's interesting to see the actual change in time from people that like were pre and post LeBron. Like, we're post LeBron now. We're post LeBron drafts. As far as draft picks,
it's literally it's just LeBron that's left. You know what?
No, you understand what I'm saying? Everybody that's drafted now was born after LeBron was drafted.
Oh,
so you get to see the stark difference in people that
an 18-year-old now is not an 18-year-old with LeBron.
Like a couple seasons ago, you get a couple Kobe's, a couple Michael. It's LeBron or Jordan for these young guys. There's no. Damn, they missed Kobe's whole shit.
Oh no! They still know. We have some time.
I'm sure they have respect for him. I'm just saying they missed Kobe's whole shit. So it's either LeBron or Jordan.
No, this does remind me of the thing. I think it was Arenas or some shit. I've been binge watching that man's content. There's a few people that I'll plug. It's Gil. Yeah, Gil should be going. That man insanely.
That No Chill podcast.
Oh my God, greatest.
I was getting a lot of my information from there for a minute.
It's the greatest shit, bro. They were talking on the show, and he was like, "We have to change the media, especially the TNT space, because they don't know what's going on for real. They not connected with none of them."
Shaq and Kenny and Chuck all make fun of each other not watching the game. Like they just don't. They don't care.
You know what? And it gets to the point where they're being so disrespectful to the game. And I think that's where there's like a huge stark contrast between the NFL and the NBA, and it's part of the reason why I kind of dislike the NFL in the totality as well. In the NBA, it's literally just the stars and the highlights and the things of that nature, where it's like it's even trickling down to like the coaching system, where it's like you can't even coach that much because they're not running plays, not doing anything like that. So the game in and of itself is super simple, especially right now. It's just like they're running 5 out offenses and it's 4 out, 1 in at most, where there's like not that many plays, there's not that many things going on, where that they really can't even dissect it. And if they could, I feel like they don't even care, because that's not what the average like NBA fan is watching.
I'm so confused. Are you saying that you like that the commentators are less?
No. I don't like how
uninvolved.
Yeah, uninvolved, and how there's like so many little things that are going on in the league, as well as like the actual basketball aspect of it, because of how simple everything is getting. And I do enjoy how the players get so much power because of they are able to like run a whole team by themselves. Like how it's like you just need one superstar, a secondary guy, and then a bunch of shooters, and then one big to rim run. And that's all the game has like led up to at this point. Where in contrast with the NFL, there's like literally everything is a goddamn scheme where you can actually be like, oh yeah, no, I'll literally just get another running back or like a tight end or whatever it is. There's not that much staying power with the players.
So you don't like the player empowerment?
I like it in the sense that they're making money, but everything else, no.
I can almost agree with that. I like the player empowerment in theory. If they would have kept the same discipline, who cares? Literally, who cares? Y'all done got a little too bold. Y'all got a little too bold, switching up every season, and y'all not even playing good in the first place, and you played half the season. Like, relax, bro. You can't do all those things.
Oh God, that's why I'm not even mad at the new like CBA, where it's like if you want to be an all-star, you have to play. I think it's
65 games.
Or
68.
And with that much extra play, I love that shit. Take care of your body, or you're just not an all-star anymore. We need that.
It's gonna change the landscape. It's really gonna make all those first teams different and all that stuff. But
do you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? Because we really need to start having the conversation of
who's actually the best in the league.
Exactly. And the physical aspect of the game. If you're not available, you can't be better than someone that is available. Just objectively. Because I'm tired of you, Kawhi. I'm so tired of it.
Like when he plays, he's like top 5. But when he plays, though.
When he plays, he is top 5. He is. Oh my God. I was watching the playoff series against the Suns, and I'm of the opinion if just Kawhi was healthy, they're beating the Suns.
Kawhi is pretty
OP as hell.
I saw that Toronto series, and I'm like, they've had that team. Like they've had all of them pieces, and they just needed Kawhi.
They just needed a star to be a real star, not DeMar DeRozan. Let's not too much on DeMar. Not too much on DeMar.
It's just they didn't really change a whole lot about that team, and then this it's just silent cornrow individual pulls up, and all of a sudden ring first time. Like
they're just better than everybody in that conference.
Oh, they're in the.
It was there in the East. They're just blowing everybody else.
In the East.
But no, it was actually insane. But back on the 2019 draft. So we've been hearing a lot about Zion Williamson, right?
He was not part of this draft, but we have, yes, a lot, unfortunately.
Oh, 2019, not the one this year.
It is not 2019. You are correct. I got confused there for a minute. I teleported back. Continue.
But he's been wilding. So recently, Moriah Mills, ex-adult star, or does she currently throw the booty around? I've not seen no new content from her. That's why.
I've looked on the Twitter sporadically as she posted tweets and nothing. So
I've not seen no throw. So ex-corn star Moriah Mills was outing Zion Williamson for being in a secret relationship with her, and also having a baby pregnant on her quote unquote time. And you know what? I'm glad Twitter removed her accounts. Let's just start there.
Can I rephrase this headline?
Okay, continue.
Moriah Mills loses her mind over basketball penis. Because there's no other way that you can phrase it. It's not like he got caught. He's an NBA player.
Who
do you expect? Like, according to the whisperings around the thought community, it appears that there's only 2. There's only 2 maybe that aren't doing the thottery, right? So
we out here having Gordon Hayward is out here with the host too. Just
That is funny. I'm not gonna lie, but it's just the fact that there might only be two in the United States, and you gonna be upset that your man's is having a baby with somebody else. And this is the thing. It sounded like he was still gonna move her to where he was.
He was, bro.
Like
bro.
he did not care about none of that, and she tweaked. Like she tweaked so hard, it fucked her whole situation up.
I've never seen a crazier bag fumble in my life. Because of not only is she outing and letting the world know that this motherfucker is cheating, we all know. Keep the etiquettes. It's sluttery etiquettes. That's at best.
There's got to be lines. There's certain stuff you got to keep to yourself, and I guess she did for the most part, right? And then just decided to blow it all up at the end. Now she got Adam Silver trying to send shooters to the crib. Like it wasn't worth it. She got the face tat and everything. She might as well.
Was that an actual face tat, or was she just doing a lot?
At this point, whether or not she's capping, I think it was worth it.
I mean, hey, we talk about it. Hey,
Whether
it works.
or not it's a marketing ploy, I think it was worth it. Because that's what everybody's talking about now is like, are you just doing this to try to sell your OnlyFans? So I think she might still be.
Okay.
So I think everybody's like, are you doing this to sell your OnlyFans? Because come on now.
Nigga, post those videos. Motherfuckers will pay.
I know.
Don't worry.
If you had the tape to drop on Zion, why isn't it dropped?
Drop it on OnlyFans, motherfuckers will pay. I promise you, motherfuckers.
And as somebody of your profession, you have to know that's illegal. Like, you got to.
Just have fun to do revenge porn. That's what you're gonna pull.
You have to know that's illegal.
Nah, bro. I was on TikTok. I was swiping, and this lawyer comes out. I was like, oh yeah, no, that's prison time. That's what you're trying to pull. Oh my god. And the thing is. I feel like we need to talk about the ecosystem of the NBA and the funding that it does, especially with the thottery and things of that nature.
How important coochie is to that ecosystem.
Man.
It seems like it is pretty, the bubble proved it's pretty up there. Like, it's like coochie food. Like, that's as far as that's what you need in the bubble, apparently.
A honey packs, Hennessy, and then the bitches. That's where everything's at. And the part that's really hitting me, people are actually genuinely not only flying people out, they're just mortgaging their whole lifestyle. Everything they're doing is on this person's like time and this person's like actual time and paper. And that's crazy.
If you were your age, a little younger actually,
bro,
and they give you tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars.
Bro, tens is if you're being childish.
They just gave Melo a $250,000 in 5 years. Or $250 million. $250 million in 5 years. So somebody gives you $40 million. Bro.
So it gives you 1% of their annual income? Yeah, bro.
To fly that girl out every single weekend would not be 1%. You could fly her first class every week, put her at the Four Seasons and the Radisson at the same time. For what? I don't know. You got it like that.
You just got the money. And it's good. You have so much money that you're even forgetting about the motherfuckers that you're even paying at the end of the day.
You got 3 girls in the city at the same time. You damn. See, I don't even got that many nuts.
I don't want to see none of y'all. You know what? Fuck it. I don't even. All y'all just go shopping. You're fine, bro. You don't matter, bro.
Nah, you bring one, send the other 2 shopping, and then if you feeling a little frisky later.
Oh my god, I was listening to this one person and she so he had a woman, an alleged NBA thottery on his show, and they were talking, and shit gets weird. Shit gets weird really fast because of like, not only are you just like literally there to smash, you're there for like an hour, get out, and then just go on with the rest of your day. But it could also get really weird because of there's multiple things that you're not signing up for, but it's kind of implied.
All I'm gonna say is this: I think if dudes had the opportunity, you wouldn't frown on it as much as you do.
Oh no!
If there was the opportunity for Rihanna to call you up and put you in a hotel for a weekend, and you know that you only gonna see Rihanna for a maximum of like 2 hours, and one of them hours is gonna be on your fucking stomach eating cooch. At least one of them hours. You might get some new clothes. You might get your little Gucci, your little
an hour eating butt.
What they call the damn glasses? I can't remember, but you might get some of them. You know, but
you can be stylish.
But you only get to see her for 2 hours, and she might only be so nice. She'd probably be nice enough.
You get 2 meals, stay in the apartment, no one can see you going in or out. Sir.
All I'm saying is, if that was an option for dudes, I feel like they would be a lot less salty. Like, if it was an option for, I don't know, Coyle Ray to hit your line and be like, hey, shawty,
I'm doing it for free, bro. I'm doing it. The people are doing it for free. And you know what? I feel like this also reminded me of a conversation I was having with this OnlyFans girl on the show. And she was like, yeah, no, I can ask guys to like make content with me and just not pay them. Because they're just happy I invited them. And you know what? Y'all make me sick. Y'all make me sick.
That's why I will never not preach. Like, respect yourself. Treat these women like women treat you. If that girl says something cap, just like, I'll be like, oh, okay, you're weird. Like there needs to be consequences. And not like out of the way, like fresh and fit shit. Don't be going out your way and just saying all kind of crazy shit. Like, when it applies, be like, no, thank you, miss. Because y'all be selling the bag for everybody by not having like basic respect for yourself.
Bro.
But hey, man, don't let me tell you how to live your life, I guess.
You know what? The best thing I can always tell y'all, if your mother heard what she said, how would she just feel about what you're doing?
I'm just saying, I was just thinking literally right now, your mom never taught you to respect yourself. And I think it's crazy we spend all this time teaching girls, respect yourself, respect yourself, respect yourself. What happened to your son, though? Wasn't nobody worried about him, bro. He gonna be doing the disrespecting, but he getting disrespected.
Oh, God, bro. There's only like 3% of us that are actually good with women, bro. And the rest of y'all, yeah, no. Me too, but that's a whole other conversation, bro.
Selling for everybody.
As I think about it, not only are a lot of motherfuckers like genuinely lame, they don't know when they're getting played, and it just hurts me.
Girls too. That shit kind of blow me. I've had various female friends in the past. You know the number of times I done heard stories to where, like, at the beginning of the story, I just started laughing because it just sounded like some thought shit.
He's
like,
running game immediately.
It is, but no, it's not that he's running game. It's that it worked. It's 10 p.m. Hey, do you want to come over and cuddle? So I'm like, yeah.
You're here to throw.
No, but they're serious, and you're like, no. Like, you're like, no. There's no way that you thought that was.
Y'all had all day to plan a date, but no, you're here at 10, not even 9 to watch a sunset. Yeah, no, you're being
There's no way. It really blows me sometimes.
No, that's actually a great point because I do be on TikTok. And I be hearing the stories of how a lot of women are like, oh, yeah, no, this guy was the worst. And as they're explaining it, I'm like, he might have not completely said his intention from the beginning. But if you guys were looking at inferences that was going on around the whole thing, maybe it would just make sense. That's
the thing that like blew me too. Is like from having the female homies, it's like, wow, like I could really tell this girl anything. Like, but like you don't have to act like it. You can literally just tell them whatever, and they're like, like. But the actions don't match, and you always complaining about the actions. You're not gonna do nothing about it though. Like
I've treated you the same way for the past 5 years. We've been together for 5 years. I haven't tried nothing.
I don't get the mentality. Sometimes it's like I really wish I could be a woman just so I could get it. Just like, why does it have to work like this?
I feel like
because I don't. It's just like some, and I think a lot of women would benefit from that too. It's like, why are men this way?
I feel like it could be a combination of just not trying everybody and not getting the experience from so many different types of people, where it's the point where a lot of people are literally just like dating like the best of the best kind of in a sense, where they're missing out on getting shots up and perfecting the craft of talking to people. So they're like, oh yeah, no, this is just like a regular thing to do.
You talking about everybody?
More on the women's side because as a dude, you're just, I want to say dating anybody, but you're shooting your shot at everybody type of thing, just to get over the social anxiety of it.
My thought is though, because there's just so many cultural similarities across various different, and they're just like, this is what the lady folk do. This is what dudes do. It's just very across the board, very the same.
As I, especially after college, I'm glad I went to college because I got the chance to realize that people are genuinely different. So it's kind of on the opposite type of end, where it's like white folks really be completely different, and just like different things is just different in context to what like they're doing.
Or you meet somebody from the country and you're like, no, you talk like you're from a different planet. Like, I don't understand how our existences are this different.
Bro. I went to I'm gonna bleep this out, but I went to like Marshall, Minnesota, right? Tell me why the type of farm folk that are out there, not even just. Have you ever seen what's that one fat woman? The child.
The what?
The fat child.
Precious?
Honey Boo Boo. There it is. Yes. You know how like the folks from over there, like, it's not that they dumb, but like, why do you think like that? I know you think like that because of you haven't experienced much, i.e. reading 4 books in like a month type of experiences.
Like when you're poor and in the middle of nowhere and like to go to the closest somewhere is like a couple hours.
Exactly.
No, I get that.
And you can just hear it and see it. And bro, it got to the point where it's like, motherfuckers are like lame. Like they're just like lame. But it's just lame to me.
I get that. Them people know how to party. They show up to the function to have a great time.
Yeah,
because that's the only thing I will give to the people that live in the middle of nowhere. I went to, well, not like Duluth is the same. They kind of got a city, but I went to Duluth. I was so blown by how lit the bar was every night. It's not that it was always super packed, but it's just like everybody's there to just have a good time.
Everyone's really literally nothing else to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Enjoying the music. Everybody's drinking, playing games and stuff.
Have you started to enjoy the alcoholism yet, or have you still just?
It's not really for me.
I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. The red wine will always. I think that's just where I'm gonna. Yeah. Stay on my level.
Nah, I've never been a drinker, but I have been drunk in love, just like this Beyonce tour. I have not been in love, but Beyonce is on tour, and this is how we're switching the subject, so deal with it, bitch. Beyonce is on tour, as well as Taylor Swift, as well as Drake. These people are trying to work with the big corporations, the BlackRocks and the Vanguards and the whatnots of the world to run our pockets. They're working with the big corporation. They're part of the Illuminati. Illuminati confirmed. There's no way that this all is coinciding at the same time. It's not a coincidence.
Bro. I'm so over Ticketmaster, bro. I'm so over it, bro. I wanted to go to the Drake concert, to the Drake concert, right?
If I ever get a chance to slide, if I could slide Live Nation as a company, I'm sliding them. They're getting slid, bro.
Oh God, bro. So the ticket in of itself was like $150. And I was like, oh shit, $150 to go see Drake? Fuck it, we up. Tell me why after the service charge and everything else, it just like jumped up to $350. And I was like, shit.
And it's fake. They're just taking your money.
It's ones and zeros. This was an app that did the service charge, bro.
Bro, I've looked at like the videos and stuff for Ticketmaster. People have done like research and stuff between like cities and like between tours and whatnot. They just add on money. It
just
doesn't
randomly
Don't get me wrong. Live Nation owns most of the venues as it is, but the money doesn't go to the venue. It just goes to fucking Ticketmaster. So it's like, and Live Nation also owns Ticketmaster. So it's like, it just pisses me off. They're just stealing.
Like there's nothing in this like 30 seconds that happened that made it actually more expensive. So
and you can't even call it racism. They didn't hit a lick on all them little white girls going to Taylor Swift concert. I'm telling you, I was watching them go to the stadium. I'm like, damn, it's like that. I've never seen so many dresses and sneakers in the same place. Is that her thing?
She wears her skirts, I wear sneakers.
Is that what that's from?
Yeah.
Everybody pull up in dress and sneakers. I said, damn. I don't know. I didn't know that was like a thing. This is a vibe though. I like it.
Oh my God, y'all Taylor Swift fans blow me. The day that she was in trying to get away from Swiftiapolis, I've never struggled so much in my life. Not only was I not in the city of Minneapolis for the whole day, I said, let me just not even try to run into these 30-year-old moms that are living through their children's fantasies. But beyond that, I go on Instagram. Every third picture was a motherfucker at that Swiftie concert. So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, she can't be that hard. Taylor Swift cannot be that hard, bro.
Hey, man. All I'm going to say is this. I'm moving. It doesn't even matter. Let me give up my location. I'm sitting outside, all right? I'm sitting outside the damn stadium. And I'm doing my little thing, doing my little fumar as I do. You know what I'm saying? Got to keep it clean. And I'm sitting out there, I'm listening to the damn music, and I'm like, I know I heard all these songs on the radio, but Shorty has got hits though. I'm sitting there singing along to all of these. I'm like, dang, she really, when you hear them back to back, you're like, nah, she kind of got, like, that Kendrick Lamar verse really did put a stain on her whole career to me personally. But, like, everything else was, like, kind of, I hate that verse on that song. I really do.
What's what song?
On Bad Blood. It's so forced and terrible. I hate it. But
motherfucking what was that? It was Damn, right? When Kendrick tried to do the whole commercial thing.
Basically,
bro, tell me why. Because he was on that one, and there was like a 4 to 5 other times when he collabed with the white folks to try and connect.
It's not even about that. It's just that song did not need a Kendrick feature.
It just doesn't even sound correct, and it did that for each of the 5. But that's beyond the point. You know what? Before we continue on this Taylor Swift train, can we stay away? That type of music, Taylor Swift, Selena Gomez, all y'all stay away from Afro music. Let's just say that right now. Let's just say that now.
People can't enjoy pop and Afro beats?
No, you cannot, because that's why.
Racist. That's racist. There's no other way.
No, bro. Because when you try and mix the two, it just doesn't sound correct. Like Burner dropped.
You can't listen to them separate. Why are you playing them at the same time?
No. When they like collab and they go on one song, because if the Afro song goes, it sounds like this commercialized nonsense, bro. Burna Boy would have dropped a song with 21 Savage, and tell me why it literally sounded as if he was trying to make a viral sensation, and that's just the way pop music like just does it to it. That's just what happens when you mix these two genres together, and we need to stop that.
You mean to tell me you couldn't hear Sia talking about some, you don't need no other body? Yo, Sia go hard. I don't care, bro. You telling me you couldn't see that? Bro, I'm just saying it has potential. It has to be the right person.
That's fair.
I think you're right.
It could just be that we're in this like age of like getting to the good parts. So I'll let it slide for now.
Ariana Grande, that would be weird. I'll give you that. But like, give me like a Sia or like a. I'm trying to think. Is her name BB Rexa? I don't know if I don't know if that's the right name. But the other person I'm thinking of, that lady. Of course, you can read my mind, right? But yeah. Let's encourage more fusion. Let's have more genres, because I feel like we're kind of running out right now. Like,
yeah, music is going to a wasteland at this moment.
I'm cool with the hyper pop lane, but like, can we have other options? Like, I mean,
do you feel like Uzi was giving us another option?
You know, the Pink Tape was first listen was kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie. There was like 2 or 3 good songs. I really liked the first song. I Just Want to Rock. That's a sneaky one right there. That's towards the end of the album. I think that one might mess around and go platinum, honestly. And then there's one called, it's like Getting It or Getting Into It or something like that.
Okay.
Something like that. That was all right. Overall, the album was a bit Whole Lot of Red to me. You know, I don't know if y'all remember when Whole Lot of Red dropped. It was very ass. Like, it was like very terrible. But once you get them little TikTok clips and everybody starts playing them, and you speed it up, you slow it down, and you do the pitch and all the rest of the stuff, you go back to listen to some of them songs. You're like, you know what? This ain't that bad. Like that one with Kanye. I listen to it sometimes. The Whole Lot of Red.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. That was hard. Yeah.
Yeah, the Cardi Kanye song. I listen to that sometimes. So I feel like Pink Tape is gonna be one of those. A lot of clips, a lot of TikTok sounds, but I just don't. Yeah, it's not a great project. I don't think, like, listening to front to back.
Interesting. So when I played it, I played it literally. I think once it dropped, I was like, oh yeah, I'm here for it. If y'all want listening parties, let me know. Because of listening to an album with y'all, that sounds pretty fun to me. But we'll see. But as I was listening to it, it was very fun and energetic. But as you continue to listen all the way through, I feel like Uzi has a problem with not ending songs early enough. Holy fuck.
Uzi has a problem with vocal tics. If this motherfucker scream at me one more time. There was too many songs, and they had the exact same scream. I'm like, bro, come on, you got to do something. Like, you just being lazy at this point.
That's fair. Oh, my God.
You're doing what you think screamo music sound like. And it has the rock and roll influences, but it's just like do something else.
I think that's what it is. I really think that's what it is. But I feel like that's part of it because it's his first time trying something like new for real.
All I'm saying is this: you can scream on a song, do that all you want to. Doing the same scream on every song, bro. I feel like we got a problem.
At least be like Yachty, try out different things here and there.
Throw a little vibrato on there. Yeah.
I feel that.
But like, nah, you doing a little too much. Like that's why I say Playboy Cardi. It kept reminding me of the what, like that shit that he be doing. But
nah, the more that I listen to it, I'm realizing that it's a good idea, but I feel like at the end of the day, I'm not gonna be listening to this in like a month, a week type of thing. So we will see if it actually has the staying power that a generational album like this should. Because I feel like with a creative such as Uzi, he is a very creative motherfucker. Like no bully. He's doing a lot with his music, but I feel like it doesn't have that extra sustenance to make it make sense to continue to listen to a type of project like this.
Are you anticipating Drake's next album if that's a real thing?
He doesn't remember if we need an ass whooping.
I don't think that that's really gonna come out. I feel like he was just trying to help Uzi promote.
Yeah, he told me 3 days ago. Nah, I've not seen any For the Boys nonsense. So,
Yeah.
Speaking on Drake, he's really good at making fun music. I was on TikTok and there was some leaks that was going through it, and I'm like, this motherfucker is hard. He said something like, Adonis needs a new sister. I don't.
Is it leaks or is it the AIs? Because some of them individuals are right at writing, you know.
Okay, that's fair.
I came in like the lean of the flex. I can't. I don't even know if
y'all are hating. That song is fire.
Is that a real Drake song or is that the AI one?
No, that's the AI one. The Search and Destroy one is the one that sounds like an AI one, but it's actually Drake, which is a good song, by the way. I feel like y'all are actually dragging it because as you listen to it, it's enjoyable. You're sitting there and you're actually gonna enjoy it. And I feel like y'all want to say something by not enjoying it to kind of like stand out. But beyond that, I'm excited. I think this is my last time I'm being excited for a Drake project, though.
I think it's over, and this to me it's not gonna prove it. It's already been proven. But if this is a great album, hey, fantastic. I just don't have any anticipation that it will. I'm gonna listen. I'm a loyal fan. I have no faith, but it was a good run. It was a great run, even like it
was an all-time run. I'm not gonna take that away, but it seems like with the frequency of dropping once. His last project was 7 months ago. There's no way it's taking you that long to make new music.
No. Since he signed that deal, he's been dropping music like crazy. But my thing is, forget the last 3.
He did sign an. Okay, that's true.
Forget the last 3 albums. Everything been trash since After Views. What is that? Scorpion or
after Views
is Scorpion on? Everything been garbage.
Okay.
Scorpion had a couple like basic hits, but like you don't go listening to no damn birthday song. It's your birthday, girl. It's your birthday. You're not listening to that, bro. Nobody
That's the
does.
one. No, I kept that one. That song, Ratchet Happy Birthday, is a great song. Oh my god. I'm out here just like shedding a quick tear with my bottle of rosé next to me.
You of all people, you would be the individual listening to that song. But I just that whole album was like nah, and then. Certified Lover Boy was a nah. The 21 album wasn't bad. It just wasn't for me because I'm not a female. But every other thing after that was pretty like.
Yeah. So you don't think it's gonna be anything special or crazy?
Or before that, highly unlikely. I think Drake has the resources. I just think Drake is. I think he's accustomed to being so Drake that he's like, why go do the extra shit?
Exactly. There's nowhere. It's not that there's nowhere for him to go. It's that if he was to go anywhere with it, it would be unnecessary because y'all like what he's putting out right now, and y'all will always like what he's putting out right now.
And if he goes and does anything else, everybody's just gonna accuse him of theft, and it's like, what is even the point? You have nothing to gain.
Him too. I'm not gonna say stop touching Afro stuff, but hey, we're watching you. We're watching you.
Isn't One Dance like one of the most listened to songs on Spotify?
Yes, it's one of them. It's one of them. I think it's like it's top 10, top 5.
Something like that.
Yeah, no. And when you have such a loyal fan base where literally everything is good, one of my homies is a true Drake stan, and he was putting on for the AI drop because he genuinely thought that it was Drake. So just the fact that y'all could just put Drake's name on anything and he bought the book. This nigga bought the book.
NK, No, it's not a problem or nothing, but you may want to know this now sooner than later. Your friend is gay. There's no other way that you're eating that much penis and you're not a homosexual. There's no way. It's not possible.
Oh God, bro. What are you? Oh my God.
Be careful. Protect your back door because he's trying to fuck you. Like, guaranteed. There's no way. There's no way you're just doing this much cock eating, bro.
Oh God, bro. You know what? I think we'll just let it slide on the fact that he's light skinned and he just feels the representation that he really needs.
But Drake don't even be light skinned in his music though. He got one bar. I'm light skinned, but I'm still a dark. That's the only one, bro.
Let's just put that one out right there. But speaking of representation, bro, the Supreme Court they ass whooped. Oh my God! So they went and turned over the affirmative action.
It's about time. That was racist.
So now colleges all across America cannot use race as a way to have people admitted into schools. And y'all
as a contributing factor.
Exactly. And y'all need y'all ass whooped insanely. Oh my God. Especially being in a state like Minnesota.
Well, this is the thing. A lot of colleges were doing illegal shit before affirmative action. Mm-hmm. And after, I don't think anything is going to change. Mm-hmm. I think to some degree, there are some institutions that like see the benefit in it.
Mm-hmm. Of removing it?
No. The benefit of having diverse populations in your campus, it's just better for like learning and just generally for the country. Mm-hmm. I think there are plenty of places that'll be like, fuck you, darky. Like, I think there are plenty of places that won't give a single fuck and they'll be like, finally, yes, we don't have to let these colors in. Mm-hmm. I think that it's not beneficial that they took it away, but I think it'll really show like what's actually a good college now. Because like, are you still gonna get into Harvard because you're black, or are they gonna be like legacy admissions only? You know,
bro. Let me kick it to you like this, bro. There's a lot of layers into this academic thing that's really blowing me. So let me say this first. I feel like because they made this rule literally just for 7 schools. That was what they had in mind.
Oh, for the Ivy Leagues.
Yeah, it's literally just Ivy Leagues and like the UC Berkeleys and things of that nature, trying to do what they're already doing in California and Michigan. They don't do race-based criteria over there. And I feel like when you're trying to implement it to schools all over, they weren't even talking about y'all. Why is a school in Arkansas trying to put some shit like this? How is Texas University trying to add something like this to their curriculum? Y'all are not that important. Y'all are not that cool. People are not trying to force their way into a school like y'all's. 1, 2, I feel like y'all are out here not even blaming, but y'all are just like, oh yeah, no. Now there's just gonna be less black kids, period. It's not even about the black kids, bro. All of the minorities all together need this type of thing because of.
But it is.
No, this directly as definitely. And I feel like they're missing out on so much things that need to be taken into factor when trying to go to college to begin with. Because I'll tell this every single time when it comes to school. So my school, they literally just had the highest of math you can go to was calculus, right? And they like just recently added like extracurriculars and not extra elective classes and things of that nature to help build up your resume and things of that nature. In contrast with schools in this same states just down the street where they have so much funding and so much different things where like their kids' resumes will just objectively look better than everybody else at my school just to begin with. So now it's not even the conversation of, am I even smart enough to get into these schools? Am I ambitious enough? No, does your parents have enough money to send you to these different type of schools and put you in these correct rooms for it to even make sense for you to even apply to one of these really big schools? And that's the thing that just be blowing me the most.
I feel like everybody lies on their college application. Like there are people lying about being black, so like, I don't think that is gonna like change now.
Oh, but yeah, no, it's just, especially with a slippery slope like this one, because it's like, what now? Are we going to be able to say that DEI stuff is unconstitutional because it only helps?
What is that?
Diversity, equity, inclusion type of things. And does those things even matter in a curriculum? Are they just, is it unconstitutional for them to even exist because you're only trying to help a certain type of individual in the school? But it's like, all right, bro, please breathe. You got him because your mom went here a couple decades ago. Let's really just breathe for real.
I think if anything, we should be talking about, yo, this Supreme Court about to go for 100. They say fuck it. They say fuck it. You got 2 men on the bench. You only got 3 on the damn court. You done fucked up. We gonna run it up. Say, yo, you should have told your coach to put some more people in.
Oh God, bro, shit. Just let's remove the ability to get an abortion. If y'all out here raw, fucking, I don't know what to tell you,
bro. They really going for 100. They say repeal everything. Fuck
bro, they're trying to remove gay folks from getting married right now again. And it's like, bro, that was in 2008. Your dick sucking. Your dick sucking.
Literally, why?
Bro, they're out here having a fucking battle with the LGBTQ about everything right now. Yeah, no, they've been.
I feel like if you're from the South, you should have to live in the North for like a couple of years. Cause like some of y'all people are brainwashed, like straight up. Like you ever met somebody? You remember, bro had a friend from damn Tennessee. They talking about they didn't even teach the Civil War. They didn't know that the Civil War happened. What?
They thought it was a whole nother, it was a different type of war that they're just trying to like protect the property and shit like that. It's
like they didn't, like they, okay, yeah, let me correct it. He said that they taught about the Civil War, but they didn't say shit about slavery. Like, there's like, that's what the Civil War is about? It was about slavery? What? And you live in America? And you're an American-born citizen?
Yeah, no, there was a conservative event.
Like, there was never a point in time where you were in a different country and somebody had time to get to you and be like, this is the way that things are. Like, there was never that. You were always here. And they were like, the Civil War was actually, like, what?
Y'all just didn't notice there was only black people working for y'all. Hey, you know what? Y'all got it.
It's still super racist, too. It's like, y'all don't ask questions. Like, that's how you know. It's like, they try to keep y'all stupid, but specifically. Why are all the dumb people in the South? All the stupidest, worst educated states, like
just Florida, just Floridated all the way the fuck up. Holy,
it's like
fuck.
I'm not even anti a political group, but it's like, damn, y'all fucking these people up, shit.
Y'all, bro. The thing is, especially in Florida, where they're like they're like trying to change the way that the history books are like written, and. Holy shit. And like race, quote unquote, race-based education, history class is just being like, oh yeah, no, this is just anti-American, and it makes people not want to be they don't want to make them patriotic. They're trying to make our kids hate the other kids, the white kids that are around them, on and on and on.
That's always been an interesting angle to me, because isn't that already like, or is everybody more accepting when they're away from the other colors? Like, are y'all showing different face to the whites that I'm unaware of? Because isn't that the way that things are? Aren't y'all generally disliked by the world?
And the thing that blows me the most, as we continue to like have conversations like this, it's like you're being so disingenuous. You're being so disingenuous.
Some people really believe that. That's why I said I feel like you should have to spend a year in the North. Some people, you get the kids so young, you indoctrinate them so young, they never question it. Like, you ever had your parents tell you some shit when you was a kid, and then one day
the
you just
floor
like
is lava,
or like you can't turn the car light on, it's fucking illegal or some shit, and you never thought about it ever. And then one day when you like 21, you like, wait, what the fuck? Like, why? Or somebody just tell you some shit like Bert Kreischer was saying his dad told him that, like, I think it was Joe Pesci was gay. So he just went around telling everybody that Joe Pesci was gay. And then he asked his dad one day, he's like, I said that? Like,
I was just kidding, bro. I don't know. What are you doing? You're telling people this?
And it's like people just live that. And they're like, no, this is the truth. Like, why would they lie to me?
And it's very rare that they just be like, nah, I just don't trust my parent. That's a very...
It's not that you have to question everything, but like sometimes when people are asking you to like slow down and think about it, like maybe, just maybe, you should.
Oh God, it's we're reaching a point. We're reaching a crazy point. I think the WNBA has a branding problem, especially after going to the one game. That could be something. The WNBA could really be something. And the reason why I say they have a branding problem anytime I'm on their social media, I don't know if they're not like having enough money to run their media well, or they just are running there are people that they have at their forefront of their like Instagram and stuff like that are just bad at making content. I don't know. Because of like the amount of like graphs that they have that aren't just like, they're like bad graphs and they like don't get like the point across, or they don't have a draft. It's just straight to the video and you have to swipe to get some more videos. So it's not even like a reel that would like constantly get more views and type of thing. It's just a post with 3 different videos. Why the fuck is there not one? Like, why is there not of?
They don't care about that. They're already established. They feed off of the NBA. None of that is important. Is it important in the general theme of ticket sales? It could be, but it's not. What I want to sell you is the idea of this. Now, I understand these are 2 different things for 2 different reasons, and I'm not saying that one should be the other, but it's not a woman thing. Just to prove that, right? Mm-hmm. You ever seen beach volleyball? You ever seen us stands in beach volleyball when they have that shit in the Olympics or anything like that? Or they even got YouTube clips, hella beach volleyball and all kind of long jumps and all this. Have you ever seen an empty stands in them shits?
No.
There's a different draw. There's a different draw, but people pull up. So they're not anti-woman. If there was a reason to pull up to the WNBA, if they was really hooping, or fuck all that, I'm still fucking with the Michael Jordan theory. They just haven't existed long enough for Bill Russell to show up. But once Bill Russell shows up,
like, will do they thing type of thing?
Like,
okay,
let them be the ABA, bro. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Give them their time. I just think they need time for Bill and Magic and everybody to start showing up to actually spend time on that at all.
And this year, just to even mention that, motherfuckers been getting buckets. Because of like, we saw a 30-point game. It was like, what was it? I think it was like 35, 36 points.
Something like, yeah.
There's been a lot of those. There's been a lot of 24 and 14 games. There's been a lot of 17 games. There's been a bunch of stuff like that. So the stats are happening. And we're getting to the point where it's like getting more and more regular to see like a 20-point per game score type of thing. So that's honestly, we just keep going on that type of trail. Brittany was a grinder. She's tough. She's actually tough. I was watching some of her highlights. I'm like, you know what? You're fake niece. You are fake niece.
All I'm saying is,
backup center in the league.
In what league? If they just lowered that hoop one single foot, one, that's all it needs, bro. And then you see that shorty come down the lane. Like, that's all I need to see. And then I don't know why, like, when women get fouled, they just like, they hit the ground harder too. So like, I need that dunk to go up and you actually catch a body. Like, you send somebody to the hospital.
Motherfucker bounces off the ground.
I'm saying, bro. I don't know why they hit the ground so fucking hard, bro.
Just uncoordination. Jesus Christ. But anything else you want to hit on?
I probably already got my Simba joke off, but you ever see a woman go up on her period and dunk on another woman and be like, Simba, because she got the, you know? But, yeah.
Of course.
I had to get it off again. Somebody got to hear this damn joke.
You ever gonna do the stand-up thing yet?
Ain't nobody worried about that.